Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for December 8th to the 20th. This is what the patterns forecasts look like for December 8th to the 12th. We still have a trough near the Aleutians and off the west coast, and an area, a broad area of above normal heights across much of North America, with a zone of flow across the lower 48s. And we're going to go to the end of time, to the end of the period, and this is the 12th, and the pattern hasn't changed very much, so the miles are pretty good in with this pattern. The west coast will be affected by a trough. This trough over the eastern Pacific will send several systems inland, and also a broad cyclonic flow resulting in heavy precipitation along the coast and points inland. The northeast also be affected by a low pressure system ahead of a trough. This will also bring heavy precipitation to the northeast. Some models are bringing the system offshore. Others are bringing it more closer to the coast and more intense, and that's what the pattern is trending at this point. Now we're going to look at the period for December 11th to the 15th. Here we are at the 11th. And we're going to go to the time. The pattern doesn't really change all of that very much. Here is the 15th. You see we have an area of strong positive height anomalies over eastern Canada, Hudson Bay, and we have a trough along the west coast. And also a trough here. Some of the models are bringing the trough further inland. And I'm going to look at the other models. That's the European. This is the GFS ensembles, the European ensembles. See how the trough moves inland to the southeast. This is the European ensembles. It's more covering like more the East Coast, and then the Canadian ensembles. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting waiting for the map to come up. Above normal temperatures for much of the nation and below normal temperatures for the southeast for precipitation. Forecast above normal precipitation for the west coast and below normal precipitation for most areas east of the Mississippi River. Now the period for the 16th to the 20th. Here we are at the 16th. Still have a large area of positive height anomalies consisting over Canada and the eastern U.S. with a trough in the west. We're going to go to, this is the 19th. This is the Canadian ensembles, I'm sorry. And this is the European ensembles. Still have the trough more over the southeast, and this is the Canadian ensembles, which have a zone of flow across much of North America and above normal heights, with still a trough located here. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting little change in the temperature anomaly still, but for precipitation, I'm calling for below normal precipitation for along the East Coast states. Now here's another thing to note. I'm still expecting a cooling trend developing by the end of the month. This is the European weeklies. And this is for the week the 15th to the 21st, still above normal, like I said, mild and dry in the northeast. And then it tends to cooling down period here for the 22nd to the 28th, and then this is the end of the month. This is where we're expected to get colder. We're still waiting to see if this pans out, but a lot of times the models tend to be don't handle this cold air right now, as they tend to average colder than what they usually say. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for December 8th to 20th. Thank you for coming, Jim, on this World of Weather, and have a good day.